Hello, everyone. We are Team 3, and we are doing our project over the installation of sanitation tunnels on the Texas State campus. My name is Angelica, and I will be introducing our project. So first, we will discuss the background and effects of the coronavirus on universities throughout the nation. Then we will discuss our proposal in detail and the successful implementations of the sanitation tunnels throughout the world. Then we'll discuss the schedule and budget and the benefits and takeaways of actually implementing our project. All right, so in the last year, the world has been greatly affected by the coronavirus. According to the New York Times, in the US alone, there has been over 251,000 cases in 1,630 schools nationwide. These cases have been drastically increasing on a daily basis and causing schools and other public places to close and move their operations online. In turn, students have had increased levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. While some students prefer online courses, many students would prefer to return to in-person classes so they feel a sense of normalcy and have the opportunity to socialize with peers and engage in-person with their professors and classmates.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'll be going over our proposal plan for today. And so the first part of our proposal plan is adding the sanitation tunnels across the Texas State campus and to all the different buildings, which would require students and faculty to use before entering or exiting the building. And according to disinfectgroupusa.com, each unit is equipped with FDA and EPA approved 100% all natural dry fog that kills 99.99% of germs while leaving humans completely unharmed. As well as FDA and EPA approval, OSHA also scored the product with all zeros on the safety data sheet, meaning all the ingredients are non-hazardous, non-toxic, and bleach and alcohol free. Each tunnel also includes enclosure curtains that allow for easy containment of the mist, a thermal scanner that checks each person's temperature. We believe students should be able to return to in-person classes with peace of mind knowing that everyone has been properly sanitized, including themselves. The second part of our proposal plan is bringing awareness to the Texas State campus about the importance of personal hygiene and sanitation. While most students at Texas State do a good job of wearing face coverings and social distancing, many students are unaware of the correlation of personal hygiene and the possibility of contracting coronavirus. We plan to promote and encourage students and faculty through a series of outlets that they need to focus on their personal health and hygiene, especially during the time of coronavirus. And studies have shown that your personal health and hygiene may be the greatest deterrent you have against the coronavirus. And the last part of our proposal plan is to obtain funding for maintenance and upkeep of the sanitation tunnels. Sanitation tunnels will require upkeep maintenance regularly to ensure that they are working properly and helping provide a safe environment for students. This will require Texas State to find or create funding so that we can pay additional maintenance workers to work on the tunnels and keep them up to date. And Texas State can invest into these sanitation tunnels, which will create a safer campus that will encourage more students to return to in-person classes. And next, we're going to have a video that kind of walks through what the sanitation tunnels do and how they work.
A new world needs a new approach. Introducing Disinfect. Our objectives are simple. By knowing that everyone within a workplace, venue, or event has gone through some form of disinfection upon entry, we will all feel more confident and relaxed in our environment. All sanitisation stations are 100% accessible and are built bespoke for your needs. There are clear social distancing markers to guide staff and customers through the unit, along with instructions specific to each safety element. Step 1. The temperature check. Using thermal imaging cameras, the unit screens for elevated body temperature, which then alerts staff when a high temperature is detected. Step 2. Automatic hand sanitizer. The product we use within our hand sanitisation station is EU biocide compliant and kills 99% of germs. Step 3. Walk-through sanitisation. The final phase includes a dry mist walkthrough, which is an added layer of safety. Feedback tells us that this is the element that gives users the most reassurance of a high-level disinfection. Units can support across a variety of sites, from supermarkets to airports. Various build types are available, from a multi-lane unit to a conveyor belt tunnel. External displays on your tunnel can include simple branding through LED solutions. You can select the feature to suit your site, including digital counters to regulate crowds. Our additional services include standalone sanitisation solutions, staffing, maintenance, and roaming sanitisation squads. If you're interested in finding out more, please get in touch. Disinfect Group, providing hygiene and safety always and everywhere.
All right, so now that we know how these sanitation tunnels work, let's discuss some of the successful implementations. So in Tel Aviv, Israel, Bloomfield Stadium is mainly used for soccer games, and they have implemented a sanitation tunnel, which, as you can see in the top picture, is a picture of it. The disinfectant solution that is being used was developed at Bar Ilam University and turns tap water into a powerful, environmentally friendly disinfectant. In Sonora, Mexico, Vida Export, an agricultural company, implemented sanitation tunnels designed to support worker safety and ensure continued production and quality. Each of their 4 tunnels can accommodate 20 people per minute. On the Mexicali-U.S. border, a sanitation tunnel was installed on Mexico's side near the pedestrian gate. This is the 4th tunnel the Mexicali government has implemented, with the others being in the airport, the municipal government offices, and the entrance to the general hospital.
So now I'm going to be covering kind of the schedule and timeline on how we plan on going about implementing the sanitation tunnels. So on December 10th, shortly after the semester ends, we plan on meeting with the board of directors and getting a budget approved and figuring out all other finances that we need to make this proposal go through. And on December 14th, we actually plan to purchase the equipment and sanitation tunnels. And then December 16th is when we're going to hire labor contractors that have installed these tunnels before or have some similar work. December 18th is when we actually plan on breaking groundwork, and that's the first day of implementation. And then January 19th marks the start of the 2021 spring semester, and that's when the additional fees will appear on the tuitions for all students. And we hope to have this done by January 14th so that they are implemented and actively working for the 2021 spring semester so that students can return safely to classes.
Hi, my name is Haley and I will be talking about staffing in the budget. The sanitation tunnels will need proper maintenance and regular cleaning, which can create many new jobs for Texas State University. Janitorial and utility services will also be required. For the custodial services, we figured we would have 5 custodial workers that earn an average wage of $14 an hour. The sanitation tunnels will need regular cleaning and disinfecting. We also must make sure that it is stocked at all times. We must ensure that the tunnels are safe, clean, and ready to use for students and faculty. For the utility services, we figured we would have 5 workers as well that earn an average wage of $23 an hour. It is so important to ensure that the tunnels are safe and working properly. With regular checkups and inspection, we can guarantee that the machines are functioning accordingly. This could also be a great opportunity for engineering students to learn about a new modern piece of machinery. For the budget, we found that the tunnels go for $6,950 each, according to stretcheventtents.com. If we plan on 15 tunnels being implemented all around campus, our budgeted total for the tunnels is $104,250. Then we estimated a fixed implementation cost of $850. For every machine, the implementation budget comes out to be $12,750. Thus, the grand budgeted total for the sanitation tunnels equals to $117,000. Now, this is a very expensive implementation, and we did some math for the funding. There are 37,849 students at Texas State University. If we divide 117,000 by 37,849, that will give us 3.091. If $3.10 was added to every student's tuition, this project could be put into action. Although this project is quite pricey, it is a perfect way to ensure students and faculty are sanitized before entering an institutional building. We can't always make certain that all students on campus are disinfected, but with a successful implementation of sanitization tunnels, we can make it happen.
My name is Cody, and I'm going to be going over the benefits and takeaways of these sanitization tunnels. So why would we implement these tunnels at all? Well, for starters, they will decrease the spread of the coronavirus through the protective chemicals that are sprayed in these tunnels, which will in turn give both the staff and students more resistance to the virus. Because of this, they will also give everyone a better sense of security when they are on campus. These tunnels will also make new jobs in the San Marcos area. They will allow for in-person classes with a higher capacity than what we currently have. Finally, if these tunnels turn out to be even half as effective as they seem to be, Texas State could be a trendsetter for other universities to adopt the use of the tunnels, slowing down the spread not only at Texas State, but in the U.S. as a whole. Can you go to the next slide, please? So what should you take away from this? Coronavirus is spreading quickly with over 250,000 cases on university campuses alone. We want to obtain the funding for upkeep and maintenance for these tunnels. Ideally, they will bring both awareness to the importance of hygiene as well as sanitization to the students and faculty on campus. These tunnels have been used as a way of slowing the spread across the world. And if we start the process of implementation now, we could see them on campus as soon as the spring semester. We want to see 15 of these stations installed on campus, which will cost about $117,000 in total. It will bring in more jobs to the San Marcos area due to the necessary upkeep and management of the stations. These tunnels will give both students and faculty more protection from the virus through the chemicals they disperse. Everyone at Texas State will feel a bit safer with their implementation, and we will slowly bring back in-person classes at full capacity. If the practice goes well enough, then Texas State could be one of the first of many universities across the U.S. to adopt the use of these tunnels. I hope you enjoyed listening to our presentation today, and we all hope you have a nice day.